Looking for a solid electric weed eater but not sure where to start? Stick around because today we're breaking down the top models ranked from weakest to best, so you don't waste your time or money. Kicking off our list at the number 5 spot is the Craftsman. It's a basic, budget-friendly electric trimmer that's great for smaller yards or lighter-duty jobs. While it may not have the flashiest features or the biggest motor, it gets the job done if your needs are pretty simple. This trimmer features an automatic feed system, which means you don't have to bump it to advance the line. Nice, right? It also quickly converts from a trimmer to an edger, with a built-in guide to help you stay on track. There's even a handy cord retainer and a built-in storage hook if you're using Craftsman's VersaTrack system. For light trimming along sidewalks or garden beds, it can be a reliable pick. But let's be honest, at just 3.5 amps and a 12-inch cutting width, this thing isn't built for heavy lifting. It'll likely struggle with dense overgrowth or tougher weeds, and you might find the smaller cutting path a bit limiting if you've got more ground to cover. If you need something with a bit more muscle, you'll want to keep watching. That said, if you've got a small yard, maybe just a few edges to clean up, and you don't want to spend a ton, the Craftsman is a solid place to start. And by the way, if you're ready to grab any of the products we talk about today, I've dropped the best prices down in the description, so don't forget to check that out. Coming in at number 4 is the Black+Decker, which offers a step up in motor power, but still falls into the more lightweight category overall. This trimmer is a good pick for homeowners who want something dependable and easy to handle for light to moderate yard work. It sports a 4-amp motor and a slightly larger 13-inch cutting width, so you're covering more ground compared to the previous model. The auto feed system takes care of the line for you, and the built-in auxiliary handle gives you more comfort while trimming. It's an ideal choice if you're tired of manually adjusting line or dealing with bulky equipment. On the flip side, the Black+Decker still isn't quite there when it comes to tackling thick brush or larger properties. And unfortunately, not all specs are fully detailed, like the weight, so it's a bit harder to compare against competitors in terms of balance and maneuverability. That said, it still beats the CMES T900 in power and cutting width, making it a better all-around performer. If you want something a little stronger than the bare basics without jumping up in price too much, this one's worth a look. Oh, and if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, don't forget to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. It helps out more than you know. In third place, we've got the Greenworks, which brings some serious cutting width to the table, 15 inches to be exact. That's the widest path of any trimmer on this list, making it perfect for folks who need to get the job done fast without a lot of passes. The 5.5 amp motor strikes a nice balance between power and efficiency, and the pivoting head lets you switch easily between trimming and edging. There's also a dual line auto feed system, which is a big step up for people who don't want to fuss with line maintenance. Plus, it's got a tilting head that's perfect for getting into tight corners or awkward spots around your yard. That said, it's not without its quirks. It's a bit heavier than the other models on this list, and some users have had durability concerns, particularly with the edging wheel. And while that wider cutting swath is awesome for speed, it can be a little unwieldy in tighter spaces, so it's a bit of a trade-off. If your yard's a bit bigger, or you just want something with wider reach and more flexibility, the Greenworks is a solid mid-tier choice that won't break the bank. Runner-up on our list is the Black+Decker Best of 510, and let me tell you, this one brings the heat. With a 6.5 amp motor, it's tied for the most powerful trimmer here, and it absolutely shines when it comes to combining strength with user-friendly features. This model is all about versatility. You've got a 14-inch cutting path, automatic line feed, and an easy transition to a wheeled edger. The adjustable handle and shaft make it super comfortable to use, and it even has a cord retention system to keep things tidy while you work. It's ideal if you're dealing with thick grass, long fence lines, or tricky garden edges. But it's not perfect. The auto feed can sometimes be a bit too generous with the line, which means you might go through spools faster than you'd like. And since it's corded, you'll need a good long extension cord if you've got a bigger yard to cover. Still, if you're looking for power, convenience, and comfort in one tidy package, the Best of 510 makes a strong case for itself. It's nearly top tier, and it might be the sweet spot for a lot of homeowners. And finally, taking the #1 spot is the Craftsman 913. It matches the 510 in power and cutting width, but edges it out with better controls, lighter weight, and just a more refined overall design. This trimmer is loaded with features that make it stand out. The push-button line feed gives you total control, the telescoping shaft adapts to your height, and the handle is adjustable for a custom fit. At just 5.7 pounds, it's the lightest of the powerful trimmers, which makes a big difference during longer yard sessions. It flips between trimming and edging effortlessly, and performs great whether you're detailing flower beds or knocking down heavy growth. As for drawbacks, honestly there aren't many. Like every corded model, mobility is a limitation, and the line feed mechanism might act up once in a while. But compared to the rest, these are minor complaints. If you want a weed eater that blends power, control, and comfort in one sleek tool, the Craftsman is hands down the top dog on this list. It's the one I'd recommend if you want pro-grade results without the gas fumes or battery hassle. Yes. That wraps up our electric weed eater showdown. If one of these trimmers caught your eye, don't forget to check the links in the description for the best prices available. Hit that like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense product reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one.